What's up, y'all? So this is just another update video since I kind of left the video a couple days ago just in the blind. The last time I recorded, I was doing my glucose testing since I'm currently 30 weeks. Actually, no, I'm 31 weeks and 1 day. Tomorrow it'll be 2 days. So I did my glucose testing Monday, and that was the last time y'all saw me. So right now I'm just gonna do a little update because I didn't really get to talk about everything I wanted to talk about for the glucose testing that day or whatever. Right now I'm kind of just rejuvenating my hair because I've been looking a mess the past couple days, so I decided I'll do a little something with my hair. So basically the glucose testing, it went really well, other than y'all saw the drink is disgusting. But after I drank it, I waited outside of my car for an hour. I went back inside and they took my blood. After they took my blood, I had to pee in a cup. And I was on my way. So it's pretty simple. Once you do the glucose test, they send your results off to your OB. They take a lot of blood. That's one thing. And I'm not sure if anybody noticed or not, but I was feeling really gloomy that day. And it was so sweet because when I was in the waiting room for one of the employees to call me back, this lady, I guess she noticed that I was kind of tearing up. Like, I was just really sad that day, and she went and got me like some napkins to wipe my face, and I just said thank you. She just like kind of nodded her head, and that was it. And I just felt like that was really nice. Y'all never know what people may be going through, so you know, just be nice to everybody. I was having a really bad morning, but I'm okay now. So yeah, but so later that day, later on Monday, I did have an appointment with my OB, and it went really good. It was short and simple. I love my OB because they get you in and out. But yeah, you know, they called me back. I had to pee in another cup. I'm so tired of peeing in cups. Y'all don't understand. I had to pee in another cup, and I went into the room, and my OB, basically he was doing like a weight check on the baby. So he did his measurements, and he said the baby looks to be about, this is just an estimate, it could be bigger, it could be smaller, but he said about 3.8 pounds. And I just feel like that's really small. Like, look at me, I'm huge, I'm a house. Don't mind my backpack, y'all. But I'm big. So how is he only 3.8 pounds? Like, so that means your girl is just big. Like, that's all my weight. Which is crazy because y'all know I'm a little small person. So, but of course, you know, it's a fluid buildup and all that stuff too. So I just pray I snap back, because I weigh 161 right now. This is the biggest I've ever been in my life. Like, when I was pregnant with Zuri, I think the biggest I got was like 145 or something like that. And I don't remember with Zola, but it wasn't that big either. But I'm 160 something now. Like, my original weight, like my real weight before getting pregnant, is supposed to be 124. That's how much I've always kept a steady weight of 124, 123 in that range. And now I'm just a whole house out here. I can't. I just pray that I lose this weight quick, or I might be on somebody's table. I'm not even playing. So he basically said the baby was about 4 pounds. And then he did some more measurements and basically said, based off of that weight size, he should be around, I think he said 7 pounds when I have him, which would be the biggest baby I've ever had, because the other two, they came out to 6 pounds and some ounces. So I don't want to have no big baby, because I can't be pushing that big old baby through all that. Like, you feel me? Like, nobody's trying to do that. I'm about to go nowhere. It's February 13th, the day before Valentine's Day, and I'm just sitting home bored doing my hair and makeup for literally no reason. I just felt like I be sitting home looking like a whole bum. Like, y'all be seeing me on some of them videos, I be looking like a bum. So I just decided to get cute. I'm not doing anything special for Valentine's Day. Just, you know, want to get cute. I'll probably go get my nails done, because I still have this set on, and these two broke, but this one was bleeding. So hopefully they can do something with that. Let me show y'all the bump. Sorry, I just got huge. I'm big, so everything is in order. Now, I didn't tell y'all how the weekend before I had these appointments, like this past weekend, I was in so much pain. I thought I was about to go in labor. So I was at work that Thursday, and around like 1 o'clock going on 2 o'clock, I was feeling a lot of pain in my stomach. Mind you, I had already not been feeling that well. I hadn't had an appetite. I just wasn't feeling good. So when I was at work, I noticed I just felt my stomach feeling really hard. And so I left, I went home, and I was just in so much pain. So I kept falling asleep. I would wake up, my body was shivering cold, even though the heat was on. So, and I was still feeling that pain in my stomach. So I just kept falling in and out of sleep. And so later that night, well, about 3 o'clock in the morning, I woke up, literally couldn't walk. Like, I'm not even exaggerating right now. I couldn't walk. I needed help to walk. I would have to lean on the wall just to walk to the bathroom and use the bathroom. So I was telling my child's father that we needed to go to the hospital because something is wrong. So we got up, got the kids ready. I took them to my mom, and we went to the hospital. We were in the hospital for like 7 hours. Yeah, like until 10 that morning. So basically when I got there, they I had to pee in a cup. So tired of peeing in cups. But I had to pee in a cup, and they said based off of that, my body was like the lowest level of dehydration they had seen in a minute. So they gave me a pill. Basically, I was contracting. I was having contractions. And I know I was having contractions because it felt like how it felt with my other two babies. So they basically said the dehydration was causing the contractions, but I hadn't dilated because one of the nurses checked my cervix. Very uncomfortable. She checked my cervix, and I was only dilated, she said, maybe like 0.5 centimeter, which is normal since I'm 31 weeks. So She checked my cervix, haven't really dilated, and they said the baby's not trying to come. You're just contracting because you're dehydrated. So, you know, it was taking a toll on my body. And I was kind of confused though, because I drink so much water. So I don't know how I was dehydrated. So that happened. You know, they took me to ultrasound. It was so crazy because when she was doing the ultrasound, he threw up a peace sign. It was so cute. I wish I would have told her to print it out so I can keep it, but I didn't. I was in too much pain to even be thinking about that. So, but it was so cute. So that happened. I went back to my room. They kept me there for a little while, and they basically said, we're about to discharge you. Discharge? Baby girl, I'm still in pain. What do you mean? Like, when they said discharge, I looked at that lady like, discharge? She wasn't talking about giving me no medicine either. So I was like, well, y'all can't give me nothing for the pain? She said, oh, you'll just have to take some over-the-counter medicine. We don't want to give you anything with you being pregnant. Well, baby, cut this baby up out of me, because at this point, I can't do this no more. That's how I was feeling. I was really wanting to go into an emergency C-section. Like, that's how much pain I was in. So that was that on that. So it was just a crazy freaking morning. Like, there was another lady that came in, and she was actually contracting and dilating. She was only 27 weeks. So, like, we could hear her over in the other room, and they had to rush her into an emergency C-section because she was actually dilating and her baby was coming. So she basically had a preemie. But it was just crazy, y'all. Like, I was so scared. I was like, what if I'm about to die? Like, what if I have to get this emergency C-section and I die? Like, I was just so scared. So hats off to all you women who have C-sections, because I was scared. Like, that's one of my biggest fears, is to have a C-section. I want to push all my children out vaginally. So some people don't get that chance, and y'all brave for real, because I was so scared. I've seen videos of how they work, and it's just scary. I have a tiny human inside me, and I could literally leave this world the day that I'm trying to bring him or her into this world. And I just don't think people think about it that way, but they should. So honestly, every woman who's a mother is brave to me, and every woman who's carried a child and the child didn't make it, still brave. Just any woman who has been through a pregnancy experience is brave to me. So hats off to us women. We bomb. That's pretty much the update. My appointments were good. Told y'all how my weekend went. I probably should have talked about that first. That was so backwards, but it had really slipped my mind. Like, I don't know how it slipped my mind though, because I was really in so much pain. The pain has calmed down now. It's not as bad as it was to where I can't walk, but I still feel it. Like, it felt like the contractions would be worse when he kicked, and for some reason those 2 days he was the most active than he's ever been. But when I feel him kick now, it still kind of hurt, but not as bad as it did over this past weekend. I'm back, doing better. I can walk and go to the bathroom by myself. But yeah, my weekend, it was crazy. I'm about to go in here with these kids and eat. Even though it's late, I don't know why I be eating so late. But since Valentine's Day is tomorrow, I'm letting Zola stay up a little bit longer. Usually she have to go to bed way earlier than this for school, but I'm gonna let her stay up since tomorrow Valentine's Day or whatever. So yeah, that was my little update, and I'll might be doing another update soon, y'all. Belly. Yes. I'm kicking right now. Don't mind my clothes over there. I had just took a shower. Ooh, hold on. Let me get me let me sit this down so y'all can see me for real. Hold up now. Hold up. Vagina with you. I should do the baby mama dance.